learning about that. And I realized part of my problem has been I don't know how to treat people after the first meeting. And that's okay, so yeah, that's good. It's right, it's going. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. No, okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay, that's whatever. Fuck. Not now. Let me see. Because I've gotta make like I've gotta make like a thumbnail for the other one or a thumbnail for this one. Like I've gotta actually just sit down and make thumbnails for the YouTube side of things. I don't know. Anyways, let's see. So, do we have, can I do ducks? Okay. Recent events. Nope, that's safe mode. Oh, Streamlabs chat. Okay. And does it show? Interesting. Fascinating. Fun. Now, I'm going to try and do this for a handful of hours to try and, like, get better at just talking. Anyway, as I was saying, my life has been plagued with all kinds of inconsistency, and I've been trying to learn how to be more consistent in my life. So I'm hoping that, like, this helps. Because if I can manage to put myself into, like, if I can manage to do this 3 times a week for like 2 hours, I'm hoping that'll get me somewhere as far as like, there we go. Okay, that is not what the stream is supposed to be. I need to figure out what the old multi-stream thing I used to do is. 'Cause like, stream settings. There we go. Because I'm not playing Subnautica 2. And I'm hoping, like, just the chat while I work thing helps keep me focused on working, but I don't know. We'll see. Eventually, like, I need to do, like, watch-alongs, but because I struggle with, I definitely struggle with being able to, let me see. Do I have anything I could put up here? No. None of that. None of that. Yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out, like, something. Because I don't want to do, like... Well, maybe I'll try drawing a quick... I'll try drawing something super, super quick. Right? Oop. Yep, okay, there we go. This is probably one where it would have been better for me to have a thicker brush, but I didn't think about it, and now we're not doing thicker brush. Oh, Okay. We're gonna shrink you down a little bit. And I'm really good at, like, whipping things out quickly, I think. But they're not always the highest quality, and I need to work on that. I need to work on quick and quality. Wink, wink, wink. Now, of course, you guys cannot see what I'm doing, and you won't for half a second. And we're gonna do that. Wham. Wow. Granted, this is probably like one of the worst times to be streaming because like all of the big girls are up. Something that I wish I had the courage to do, and it really would just be a matter of like just doing it. It would really just be a matter of just doing it. But it would be nice to have like a VTuber group or a group of just friends. I mean, not even friends, because like really we'd just be work associates, but work associates that get along really well. So that's what I would like. Okay. Now, so that's great. We'll go like this. And you guys will see here in a minute what I'm actually drawing. I mean, you should already. Oh, wait, I forgot the red heart, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll go with the... Can we do a watercolor brush? Can I? Yeah, there we go. Ooh! Ooh, that's too big! Too big! One of the things that's been really nice is, like, half of the stuff that takes a lot of processing power hasn't been as much of an issue since I got new RAM. So, holy shit, thank God for RAM. I need to get more, I'm pretty sure. But, like, this has been so tasty. Just being able to... sort of exist. Oh, wait. I messed up. Here we go. Paintbrush. Bam. Whoops. Nope. There we go. No, I want paintbrush, not that thing. Okay. But the RAM has really made a difference in being able to do things. And I shouldn't be as surprised as I am. Not even surprised. I'm not surprised. It's just... there are things that sometimes I'm like, that shouldn't make as much of a difference, right? It should be fine if I just leave it alone, right? And then, like, a year later, I'm having issues because of said thing that I'm like, it's fine. It'll be fine. I don't need to worry about that right now. It'll be fine. And then it bites me in the ass, and it's just like, oh, it wasn't fine. It really wasn't fine. The RAM is, like, one of those things. Wow. Ooh, yeah. I think I might switch topics though. Well, no, because Well, maybe. Oh, ugh. I don't like that, please. Yeah, it doesn't really mix right. For watercolor, I don't like that, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. But yeah, I mean, the idea is to talk while I work and be kept company while I work. I really should... There we go. In the dark. Well, no, actually, hang on. I messed up the drawing, really, so I'm gonna fix that really fast. Because while we do have the like, sleevey things, we also have, like... Although I don't necessarily need to do the big puffy jacket, I think the big puffy jacket would absolutely add to the thing. We're gonna go ahead and change the music. Wow. Up. Yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. So we're gonna destroy this. We're gonna get rid of some of this. There we go. Alright. And now back to the gray for a thingy. I should probably just put the actual art that I'm doing, but it's not like I'm doing this like the entire time. It's just me making an icon to slap onto YouTube because the current one is just bad and was only meant to be, no, that's too orange. We need, yeah, more of a gold color. Okay, and then the rest of that upper side is like black like the hair, so... No, how about we go slightly... There we go. And then we're going to do a... There we go. Okay. And then... Okay. One day, I think something I want to... Can we... What's this? Oh. Oh. Okay, well that makes total sense. Yeah, that makes total sense. Uh-huh. Okay. Close the gaps. Tolerance. There we go. Much better. Much better. And then... yeah. Oh, excuse me. Do I like any of these? Well, actually... Oh, okay. I see. I see. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. There we go. Ooh, that's nice. Just need to have a proper, like, appropriate background for it. Or I guess we could just do the... let's see. And then... how about... yep. Mostly, I'm like... I want to get myself used to... there we go. Edge. Can I don't want it to be white, though. I don't want it... please? Okay, fine. Oh. Why did it go over to that screen? That's silly. Well, what if I do something like... because I want it to feel kind of... can we do like a... like... yeah, that's nice. And then we're actually gonna bring the... and then can I... yes, okay. And add, okay. I would like... I'm wondering if I should, like... do this. And then this. Okay, now. I want... oh, I should do that. Dang, okay. I don't hardly have any cute fonts installed, do I? Oh, this one will look cuter with the... yeah, there we go. Now, do I have... ooh. Ooh. Ugh. Alright, well, I'm not doing that, I guess. At least not for this one. Let's see. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna... We can be a little bit messy. We're allowed to be a little bit messy. I don't have any, like... Yeah, I'm gonna keep going like this for, like, I don't know, maybe 30 more minutes, and then I'm going to switch over to Subnautica. That sounds fun. But I think one of the things that I need to get better at is, like, the extremes. Like, I don't consider myself a shy person. I do consider myself a distracted person, but I don't consider myself a shy person. But I have two, like, extremes where either nobody's there or everybody's there, and that's where I'm most comfortable. Because then I'm like, I don't know. Oops. Nope. We want... Oop. What is going on? Please. Okay. Okay. There we go. Can we go? I want... entertainment. There we go. I hope that looks better. And then I'm gonna go in. I know a lot of this is just narrating, like, my entire... what's going on. Oh, yeah, there we go. That looks nice. Alright. Okay. And now I have... Well, can we pop out YouTube chat? There we go. We're gonna pop that chat out. Oh, good. God. Okay. Chip's good. Oh wow. Yeah. Once I get used to this, I'll probably end up being a lot more like off the walls. Right now we're just chilling. This is really nice music. Live Studio really has like a nice collection of stuff to listen to. I mean, yeah, it's the same song over and over and over again, but like it's still nice. Oh, but so just some thoughts that I've been having. I'm tired of like, and I need to actually do some kind of research on this, but I'm tired of like the arguments that I keep getting as a vegetarian, because it's like, Oh, don't you know that the pesticides that go into your food are doing much more harm than whatever. It's just like, so here's the thing. The difference between the food I eat and the food you eat is negligible and are often grown together. And maybe it's because I don't really buy, like, specialty stuff. I just buy the same stuff that I normally get. The only kind of, like, specialty stuff is, like, the refinery stuff for, you know, I'll sometimes get the Impossible Burger. I got, like, the Impossible Meatballs, yeah. But, like, as a whole, like, most of the pesticides you're talking about is largely going towards both of our food, and it's not just me making that impact. So, like, that just feels like a false statistic to me, you know? I don't know. It feels like because of the shit stirrers and the vegans, all of a sudden, carnivores need to feel the need to, quote-unquote, educate me on how that works. And here's the thing, I'm an obligate vegetarian. I'm an absolute obligate vegetarian. I'm basically, I need to get tested, but I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to meat. Because, like, I eat meat and it never ends well for me. So, like, yeah. But I think I need to so yeah, a little bit of a vegan rant. Not vegan, I'm vegetarian. Vegetarian rant. I hate that you can see that I'm eating. Listen, I bought Doritos. I get to eat Doritos. I was a good girl. I didn't eat sugar, and I exercised today. So, I get to eat Doritos. Ow. Oh! Another thing for, today. Exciting. I am so excited because, like, I'm going to be doing this thing. I do this every once in a while, and it's very unhealthy. But, like, usually on a Friday or a Saturday, I'll make myself some super unhealthy treat. And this week's super unhealthy treat is going to be, it's this, let me see. So you take pudding, right? The flavored puddings, and you mix it with cereal, and then you roll it up in an egg wrapper, and you deep fry it. And it's the most horrendous thing ever, but, like, sometimes that's the craving, right? That's the craving I have. And so, like, every once in a while I'll do it, but, like, this is going to be probably highly disgusting. I'll probably, like, be like, yeah, that's so sweet. I absolutely almost killed myself yesterday. Yeah, okay, so, yesterday, right? Not yesterday, I think it was like 2 days ago. When I bought my groceries, I bought granola. Now, not all granola has cinnamon in it. I'm allergic to cinnamon. I'm very allergic to cinnamon. That's also part of, like, why I ended up not streaming, like, last week at all, is because I accidentally ate cinnamon. and I'm allergic enough that that would make me sick for a week. So, yeah. So yeah, that's like, it's bad, but it's not like, oh, you need to go to the ER bad. Just like, I'm gonna be sick and have trouble breathing for a hot minute bad. Which might be actually... might actually be ER bad, but, you know, eh. Anyhoodle, I bought this granola, and I've bought the honey oat one, and I can't remember the actual brand. My brain's going Nature's Valley, but I don't think it was Nature's Valley. Anyway, so I buy this granola, and that sounds ER bad. Oh, you know what? I can't afford the ER, so I'll just tough it out. How are you? Anyway, so I buy granola, and it turns out it was pumpkin cinnamon. And I can't have it, but I opened it already, so I can't return it either. So now I have just this pumpkin cinnamon granola that I can't even eat in in the pantry. Well, hello, Riot! How are you? Did you have fun? Well, I guess, like, you were kind of sleeping, or about to sleep. So I don't know if, like, fun can be counted as sleep. I mean, I'm alright. This week isn't bad. This week isn't bad. I've upped my, workout routine, and that's been painful. But, like, that just always happens when you try to, like, up the intensity of the workout routine. At least it always happens to me, where it's just, like, sore and achy and stuff like that. Ah, boo, yeah. I just got off work a little bit ago, so I'm streaming now. I'm trying to make it, I'm trying to get into the routine of doing this 3 times a week. And, you know, just kind of... Right now, it's the low energy kind of streams where I'm just trying to make it a habit before I start trying to plan anything big and exciting and fantastic. But yeah, I'm good. I wish things were better on my end, but it is what it is. Life happens. Man, I don't like that that's so small. Why is it so small? Let me see. Here's what I'm going to do. What if I do... Also, why is it disappearing? It's not supposed to be disappearing. I'm annoyed with this chat box. It's fine. It seems tiny to me. I'm gonna see if it's, like, tiny on the actual stream. Or if I'm just being insane. I might just be being insane. Oh! I've been keeping up with the HoloLive, Minecraft roleplay. That shit looks fun. But, like, just the whole roleplay thing looks so fun. I don't really have friends to do that with, though. Ooh! Blueberry granola. Blueberries, Yeah, I just ate, like, a handful of Doritos just now while I was, like, waiting. 4 minutes in, and I looked at the bag of Doritos and I was like, okay, but what if I just nibble? Just nibble, tiny nibble. One chip turned into a handful. Yeah, I usually watch Raura's streams. Like, so I've had a handful of like switches as far as like who my Kamiyoshi is. Recently I've been listening to Raura for the simple reason that she kind of sounds like Paulina from Danny Phantom. And so now I just listen to her and it brings me back to my childhood, and that's great. And she's so funny and I love her. She's my favorite. Yeah, and I don't really know anybody besides you guys. AI viewers. God damn it. Get out of here. I don't want no AI viewers. Eat shit and die. Jesus Christ. Banned. Hammer. Banned. Anyway. Yeah, right? She said like Paulina. And I was like, oh no. And it started purely with she sounds like Paulina, so now I watch her. And that's like, nah, I genuinely think she's my favorite now. Momoko are cute, Callie's awesome, but Paulina brings me back to childhood for that one simple reason. I see a lot of Nerissa and Elizabeth's content every now and again. I see their content now and again, but I don't know. I can't say they're low key, but I just haven't like gotten interested in Nerissa. I guess it's less that I haven't gotten interested. It's that like I just don't watch them. It's not that they're not interesting. It's that like I don't have time to watch them. I've got like my handful of favorites that I'll watch, and that's it. And it's just like, I wish I could like stretch out time to watch more and appreciate more of the talents, but like I only have so much time in the day, and everybody's streaming all the time, and it's just like, well, I can't keep up with that. Did you... Let me see. Do I play Minecraft, Roblox, or Fortnite? Not really. Like, sometimes I'll play Minecraft, but it's more often than not, like, my own thing, because I'm a little bit... I'm not ready to join random strangers' Minecraft servers yet, because there's, like, for me, there's always this, like... I need to behave a very certain way, and I expect a lot from myself. So I'm not ready to do that because I expect too much from myself, and when things don't go the way I expect or want them to, I tend to get very upset with myself. So, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Like, and they have so much going on with them all the time. It's amazing to see, right? It's really amazing to watch them, like, just do everything that they're doing and how interconnected it is and everything. I'm a little bit sad about the Hollow Stars thing, but I think it kind of was a little bit inevitable for the JP Hollow Stars thing to end. Just because, like, they're... And of course, I'm not on the back end. I just, like, I know how these things kind of work from a corporate standpoint. And I knew that unless they did something, like, really, not big, but unless they were able to get their stuff, unless they were going to, or unless they grew more than where they were at, I knew it was inevitable that somebody was going to get shut down. More so with JP, EN seems to be doing all right. Like, sure, I've heard about like, their, struggles. Like, they're open about their struggles, which is wild to me. Like, the talents being so open with their struggles is wild to me. And nothing happens. As a matter of fact, like with Callie, she went, no, I'm taking a break unless you listen to me. And then she's like, and then they listened. She didn't get booted. It's crazy to me because, okay, so I have been in many corporations, from, like, marketing specialist to lowly grunt to burger flipper. Like, I've been in a lot of positions, and in a lot of cases, you don't talk about your struggles. You don't talk about anything behind the scenes, especially if it makes a company look bad, right? You don't do that. Maybe I just worked for a lot of shady companies. But a lot of the companies that I've worked for, you just don't do that. Because, especially if it's like a smaller business, and we're still trying to, like, get things figured out, any kind of, like, bad press can do damage to the business, and then you can go from a small business to a dead business. So, and bigger businesses take that way more seriously. Like, any level of discontent is shut down. A lot of, like, corporations work more like Niji Sanji from my experience, though with less bullying, or maybe I just didn't face the bullying. Right. Because, like, I'm generally well-liked because I'm really good at handling very tough customers. But that was wild to me. Anyway, yeah, I kinda saw that coming. I was like, it's gonna happen any day now. It's gonna happen any day now. Of course, I don't have anybody to talk to about this stuff, so it's just, like, in my head, and I can say it as much as I want, but, you know. Anyway. I really am trying to be a little bit less loud because it's actually really hard on my vocals to be loud. God, I was trying to be like... No, I still can't find it. I know it's around somewhere, and I'm gonna look through my history since I haven't cleared that since I found that video, because that was, like, very recent, and I haven't done any history cleaning. So, like, we'll see if I can find it, but I know it's around somewhere. I still can't find it. I'll get around. I'll get it, though, eventually. But yeah. It does, yeah, I don't know where it is. I'll find it, and once I find it, I'll send it to you. Yeah, right. Now, the only place that, like... And that's, like, one of the things. Most people, like, most places, unless you have, like, evidence and you can substantiate your complaints, either nothing's going to happen or you're going to be seen as, oh, you're fine. You can talk as you're able, but if you're doing stuff, that's fine. I'll just fill the silence. But yeah, most companies, yeah, unless you're like an invaluable, I mean, that's not even the right way to say it. Unless you're like part of the upper echelon, like a certain level of management, in general, my experience is that you often don't get listened to, and you are going to end up in a lot of trouble or seen as hard to work with. Yeah, fast food. Fast food is fast food. That one always sucks. Food service in general always sucks. Like, I've had fast food. I've also worked in restaurants, and it just sucks. People are really mean in any kind of food service job. The most, and the more valuable you are, the more they will just unload everything onto you, too. It sucks. Like, the more capable you are, the less likely you're going to end up, like, actually getting your breaks or actually getting your days off because they need you. And it just, And it's really hard because once you're in a situation where that's so common, when you get into a more healthier position, it can be really hard not to, let that previous experience affect you. Like, something that I deal with constantly, and I have to, like, fight and constantly try to, what's the word I'm looking for? Not regulate, but, like, redo, is the freaking... I got to a point where I started actively being incompetent on purpose so that I would not be caught up in, or I would not be forced to stay later than I needed to be, or than I was supposed to, and I would actually get my days off. But now that I'm in a place where they need more of that go-getter energy and I still get, like, everything I need to, I learned that, like, problematic incompetence thing, and now I've got to, like, reset my brain, and it's really difficult. Fast food places suck, and they teach you bad working habits and bad work ethic. I'm not gonna lie. That's just my thoughts on that. But always be nice to your server. They're going through it. Yeah. I really, like, something that I need to do, or figure out what to do, is, like, actually have topics for these streams, but right now I just want to figure out how to, like, get things routine. Yeah, just routine. Ooh, the Iron Lung is out for rent on YouTube. And that's exciting. I'm so excited for all these, like, indie projects and YouTuber projects, because, like, it wasn't that long ago where if a YouTuber's name was slapped on something, it would be automatically assumed that it's a bad project, right? It's assumed automatically that it's a bad project. And then recently, we've had so many bangers in, like, mainstream stuff. Yeah, it's, you can rent it on YouTube now. Like, it's rentable on YouTube now. So, you can watch that anytime. I might watch it again at some point, just because, like, when I first watched it, I was kind of out of it. I had a migraine, but I had already bought the tickets. I had already got, like, everything for the actual, like, I'd gotten everything, and I wasn't going to let that go to waste. So we went and did it anyway, had a great time. And I was slightly disappointed that I didn't enjoy the movie as much as I would have liked. And so, like, I think I need to do, like, a second viewing. Ooh, you know what might be fun? Is a watch-along with you guys. Oh, God, yeah, you need, like, an hour and a half. But, like, an Iron Lung watch party would be fun. Ooh, I might do that. Yeah. And then, like, maybe after the movie, we can sit down and play Iron Lung together. That would be fantastic. That sounds like a great idea. No, the chat is so small. I need it to be bigger. I definitely have, like, a kind of horror that I prefer. And Iron Lung wasn't really the kind of movie that's in my personal preference. However, it's good as a film, that's the thing. Just because it's not, like, my favorite thing or my personal taste, it's still a good movie. It's well done, it's well directed, and for the budget that it has, they did a hell of a lot. Like, yeah, I'll try and have that, like, I'll try and do that during a time where either it's going to be, I'm gonna think. I was gonna say either later in the day, but, like, that's not gonna work. What I'm going to probably do is, like, earlier in the day, I'll try and shoot for, and I'll probably try and shoot for either this weekend to do it, since that's gonna be, like, stream number 3 for the week, or I'm going to plan it for, like, in the future. And it has to be a weekend, because that's the only time that I'll have time to do it earlier in the day. But it's like, god. You know what? I wish, and I don't want to pay for this, but I wish I could have, like, the YouTube chat. That'd be nice. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, I'm trying to be better about, like, stressing myself out over stuff, because, like, it's just a perfectionist curse. Unfortunately, perfectionism. Yeah, I think you have to pay for it. Yeah, buy your rent. And I don't think I could stream it. Maybe I could. It's... renting it for $5 isn't bad, actually, for what it's worth. Anyway. But yeah, what I'll probably do is I'll probably actually use the Discord, and I'll be the one to rent it, and I will stream it for you guys on the Discord, and we can just, like, watch along and react to it. Yes. Oh my god, yes. And this is something, I either need it 100% complete, or it's going to be the sloppiest thing ever, because unfortunately I'm the kind of perfectionist that it's either you give it 100% or you don't try at all. There is no in between. It's just like, why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why do you treat everything like this? Anyway. Let's see. Where? Nope. I need... here we go. How about... I'm actually kind of excited to see what happens with the... oh, yeah, dude. Well, I played it once with Jonah and the gang, and that was it. Because, like, it was one of those games where it was, like... or was it... no, was it Grim Eclipse that we played? Suddenly I don't remember. But, yeah, nah, the Ruby games... The Ruby games were actually competent for what they were, but they always felt like demos for a larger project, which is weird. I'm excited because there's a new Ruby volume in the works, and I'm excited to see what Viz Media is going to do with it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Grim Eclipse, but it's been long enough that my goldfish brain is losing track of what's going on. Hang on, I'm doing a something because, like, I need the chat to, like... okay, so let's see. 540. Okay, and then... oop. Okay, 960. There we go. Maybe. Yeah, that's better. Now, if only it would stay up like it's supposed to, but I guess not. Chat box. Anyway, it's better now. It's better now. What I would like is a hard copy of Iron Lung, and I didn't watch the video when actually announcing it. I just saw that it was rentable. But I would love a hard copy, like a DVD copy of Iron Lung, to have and to hold, because I am pro physical media. So, like, I try not to buy games or anything that don't have, like, a physical copy. Like, and the only reason I'm willing to do it with Steam is because they treat customers pretty well. That price hike was insane, though, but I know a lot of people are like, oh, greedy, 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 but I kind of get it. I kind of get it, but also, like, it's like, hold on, I need to see. Let me see, I need to see how much. Oh, so I'm all over the place. God, I really need to see somebody and see if I can get medicated, because, like, I'm all over the place all the time with everything I want to talk to. Just all the time. It's crazy. But, so, related to Ruby, kind of, I've been participating in Dylan Goo's animation, like, it's not quite school, but critiques. I'm gonna be doing one for this month. I'm trying to I'm trying to improve my animation skills, because, like, the animation skills that I learned in college are subpar, and I want to get better. And I would love to get to the point where I'm good enough that I can, like, what's the word what's it looking for? That I can apply to work on projects like Ruby, you know? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's less difficult here in the US, I think, because, like, most places get, like, physical media. And I know there's a lot more, like, what am I looking for? There's a lot more, people aiming for, like, physical media out here, and a lot more laws that are meant to protect consumers going on. Like, they just passed, like, the something similar to Stop Killing Games in California, and that's, well, it's not passed. They're doing the, like, debate. I don't remember. I watched, like, the Mudahar video, because, like, generally I don't always agree with his points, and I don't always, like, the information I have is different from the information he has sometimes, but in general, he's one of the better resources for condensing information about that side of things. I do think sometimes he's, like, a bit of a doomer. I don't think things are as dire as they seem, and especially as we get younger people in Congress who know these technologies better, that we're going to, I think, as time goes on, we're going to start seeing less of the old folks in the old folks' home that is the government, and we're going to start seeing more of these newer, like, more tech-savvy politicians And I do think that's going to end up in several changes down the line. But I'm also like, I try to be like a glass half full rather than glass half empty. Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is, what was the point I was getting at, actually? Physical media, right. There are, I think, it's starting to gain traction that people are wanting more physical media, leaning more into analog. I know I'm doing it more, cause like, I like to own the things that I have. What was I, why'd I go, right. Why the fuck? Hang on. Steam Deck. I'm wondering if part of why... Was it a fun raid, though? Did you have fun, at least? Like... Oh, man, I want to buy a PS2 and just relive just having a PS2. You know what? That's fair. That is a valid point of view. Lost the glass. Is it half empty? Is it half full? It depends on the day. But yeah. Something that I want to do is, like, if I can gain enough traction, I want to start building my own physical media. I want to start, because at heart, I've always wanted to just build my own stuff. Like, build my own car, build my own consoles, build my own computers. I like building things. And one of the things that I would like to do is, like, streams just of me building things. Like, stupid things, fun things, good things, bad things, you know, just things. That's something that I want to do someday. I mean, I guess I could try and do it at some point, but we're not at that phase yet. Right now, the phase is the discipline phase, where we remain consistent, and we stay on task, and we stream 3 times a day, and try and be as, like, just on the ball as possible. Ooh, you know what? Yeah. A Lego stream? Yeah, a day. Let me see. Because I won't put down a hard date, because every time I put down hard dates for stuff like that, I've always, like, worked myself into an anxious pit and then just canceled it. Because unfortunately, when I get anxious, I get sick. It causes me to get physically nauseous, and then I get a tension headache, and it's horrible. And so I can't give, like, solid dates until I can get myself to a point where I'm just comfortable streaming, completely comfortable streaming. You guys don't need to know all that. Why did I just... Anyway, excuse me while I just semi-trauma dump on you guys. Oh my god. But yeah, a Lego building stream? Oh, you know what I want to do? Okay, have you guys ever, like, had Bionicles? I would love to do just get old Bionicle kits and build those. That would be so much fun. Yeah. So you get it. You get it. You get it, E. You get it. But yeah, let me see. There is a Lego set that I'd want to do. Oops. Something else I want to do is dioramas. I was gonna buy one from, I I was going to, like, get one from, J-Town, which, that's just what I have, started... It's what I was told to call Japantown. But it's not what I was told to call it. It's just what everybody around me called it for the time. So J-Town is just Japantown. Anyway, so Japantown, J-Town, had these fantastic, like, dioramas. And I wish I had grabbed one. And then that was something that I wanted to do on stream, just like a diorama. And of course I'd need to actually have like an actual like setup for that, and oof, we'll figure that out later. But yeah, find the time to stream consistently and do things consistently and just be more than a lump. And it's hard. especially when you like have a full-time job and you are like super... I'm gonna go ahead and change the music really fast. Can you guys actually hear the music? Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure you can. Anyway, I'm gonna change the music really fast. Anyway, finding the time, finding this method, or like finding the yeah. So here's the thing, right? I use this thing called a live studio, and I actually got it because Henya used it at one point. I think she still uses it. But Henya had like this this link to it in her bio, and it has a bunch of nice assets. It's like, it's got some amazing background music, and for like $5 a month. Hell yeah. So it's fantastic for me personally. So I don't have to like yes, ultimately I'm spending like $60 a month or $60 a year to use this, but like kind of worth it when some of the really good assets or custom assets are like, I don't know, $1,000. I can't afford that. Like, I get it, but I can't afford that. Anyway, what was I talking about? Backtracking, perfectionism and streaming. Right. It's just, I don't think streaming is the hardest thing in the world, but it's one of those things where if you have any kind of, like, anxieties about anything, it can, like, amplify it a little bit, and you have to just do it, or you have to, like, strictly plan your day around being able to stream. And for a lot of people, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Especially if you have a job that's like, no, this is good enough. I'm living, I'm thriving. For me, like, part of my goal with streaming is I want to inevitably open up an animation studio. I want to inevitably start creating series. Will I ever be, like, one of the big boys? Absolutely not. I'm just not that, like, I don't think I'll ever be that important, but I want to be able to tell stories and help people tell their stories, especially, like, in my friends group. Unfortunately, I do think there's going to probably be a little bit of nepotism. But for the most part, I just want good stories. So if my friends can't tell a good story, I'm sorry. You can't be on the team. That sounded mean, but like, you guys get what I mean, right? Where it's like, yes, I'm probably going to end up dragging my friends into it a little bit, especially in the beginning. But if you can't work and if you can't tell a good story, you're probably not gonna make it in. Because, like, even if my friends are my friends, I am a little bit picky. But yeah, so that's inevitably where I want to, like, go. And by having, like, being, the first step is to make sure that I treat people well. And I know that's like a weird kind of statement, but one of my issues with a lot of things like starting a business or doing marketing is, or even making friends, is I don't necessarily know how to treat people. And before I can do like these big dreams and grand like ideas, I want to be sure that I know how to treat people, whether that's like being able to discern like saying no, or being able to like give people more chances, when to be harsh, when to be kind, etc. I'm really bad at that. And it's because I'm a people pleaser. And so unfortunately, like, my tendency to people please, and like, I know nobody cares about that shit, but like, my tendency to people please, it makes me be, I'm either too nice or the meanest person in the room. And so it's like, I gotta figure out the middle ground before I get anywhere. Before I do any of the big stuff, I need to be able to treat people well. I need to be able to treat you guys well. I need to be able to understand where the line is, and that makes me sound autistic as hell. I swear I'm not. Oh, I was going to talk about the Alive Studio. They have actually some video game style music. A lot of their stuff is video game style. Let me see. Is this one of them? I'm just traumatized. Now, mine's entirely just CPTSD, and it can look like autism, but, like, it's just CPTSD. Here we go. This is the 8-bit video game music. I don't like this as much as, like, the instrumentals, but, like, a lot of these sound like they came straight from some video games. Yeah, yeah. Anyway. This one sounds like Final Fantasy. You know what? Comics are so much fun to draw, but it's like, it's a lot at the same time. And really, you just have to start and let yourself have fun with it before you start, like, taking it seriously. So, like, just do it, just draw, and have fun. Use the fact that it looked... I don't know what your style is, but usually when people say, learn how to draw, they're starting from zero. And one of my favorite things to do is to use how that looks in your favor and try not to judge it as well. I'm actually gonna show you guys something that I drew earlier. And the reason I'm showing this to you guys, or why this is kind of along the lines, let me see, can I find it? Where are you? Anyway, the biggest thing is try to have fun with it. There we go. Oh wait, I can't actually share images in chat, can I? Well, never mind. I don't want to upload it anywhere and then send it, because that's like too many steps. But yeah, the best place to start if you don't know what to draw is to just draw still lifes, basically. Go through the fundamentals, and I know that's the roughest part, is because like fundamentals are boring. Drawing shapes, boring, but you need to do it. If you don't know what to draw, that's the best way to do it. And then like draw your favorite things. Oh, it's always worth it. One of the things that I need to do eventually is like I need to study fundamentals, speaking of, related to music. I have the same issue with music, where I want to learn how to write I want to write my own songs, and I want to actually be, I want to do covers, and I want to do, like, original songs and stuff like that. But I'm starting from, like, zero nothing. Like, I took violin for a year at 18, and that's the only, like, music that I ever, like, had as far as any kind of musical education. And I haven't ever been able to have, like, full courses on music. So I'll get, like, a partial education, and then by the time I get to the next thing, I forget everything. And I've always wanted to, but, like, starting, it's rough, especially since I don't have any instruments, and it's very hard for me to actually put the sound to the scale, and most people already have that learned. But to me, it's like, these are shapes that don't have an associated sound, so it's a lot harder for me to, like, understand it. Well, yeah, because, like, I could just download a MIDI and use that to learn, but even that's just, like, it's a lot. No, not really. Learn how to write music and play instruments. Because, like, okay, so here's... I don't really... I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this, but I don't really have sounds or words in my head when I think. It's all visual. It's all visual. So, that's part of the problem. Is, like, I will have these grand, like, visual imagination things, but I don't think in sounds, and I don't think in words, and so I have to figure out how to translate that by learning the actual, not verbiage, like, the actual language of music, to be able to match the sound to the visual thing, and I know that doesn't make sense. Oh, I know, but it's so scary. It's so intimidating. Anyway, I'm trying to... I picked a song that I want to try and learn. I want to try and, right now the song that I'm trying to learn is Vilify. Exile... Is it Exile Vilify? Whamp whamp. Okay. Yeah, I want to do, like, Exile Vilify and learn that one. But... Again, like... I don't remember. Oh, hang on. The National? It's the one from, they used in Portal. Was it Portal 2? I just know it's no longer on Spotify. You know what? That's the same thing for, like, art. Like, drawing. Start by drawing the things you like. Draw fan art. That's the best way to start. I don't draw fan art because I had a very, like, kids are mean. Kids are really mean, and, like, I had a situation where, like, people got so mad that, like, when I drew something, it didn't look like, exactly like the character, and I just have never drawn fan art since. But it's like, it was stupid, and it's stupid that it affected me, and I should just draw fan art. Nope. I have no musical instruments. I am going to get an electric piano thing to put in my room, though. Eventually. I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. There is this one that I saw at Walmart. It was like $100. Yeah, I have a guitar, but it's with my family, and I am not willing to go see my family to go get my guitar right now. Oh! Oh! Oh, you know what? It's fair, though, because, like, the more expensive instruments are actually, like, specialized and tuned, and they're made of, like, I don't know how... I love the mechanics of how instruments work. Like, that is one thing that I have always loved, is the mechanics of how instruments works. And I know, like, there's a difference between the $100 violin and then the $1,000 violin. Just the sound. The sound is so different. And, like... It's okay, Riot. It's okay. Take all the time you need as far as, like, games. Anyway, like, if you gotta play your games. Play your goddamn games. But, like, I watched, I've been, like, watching videos about how different things are made recently, and one of the videos that just, it was so good, was they were making a Spanish guitar, and it was one of the, higher end ones. And besides like labor cost, the kind of wood really does like do a lot. Nation song? Which song are you talking about, bud? Anyway. National. Got it. Got it. That's okay. It's like 8 o'clock. That's about the time that brains start dying out. Listen, you're in good company here. I'm always forgetting. No shit! Oh my god. Like, I actually... So the RAM in my computer is actually, like, older generation RAM. And it's just like, you know what? It's good enough. It's good enough. Because it's cheaper than the newer shit. And it's just like... And it works fine. I'll just live on the older RAM. Because, like, the newer shit, nah. The fact that everything is so blown up out of proportion is insane. Especially since, like, the only people who are really using the AI data centers are other businesses. Just fucking... Anyway. You're in good company. I forget a lot of things, and then I say things wrong a lot, so... It is what it is. Oh god, no kidding. Gonna probably stink like one too for a while. But like... Oh yeah, no, absolutely. It's just, it's scary. Oh god. Especially like, okay, so when I first built my computer in 2022, it was like $50 for my RAM, and maybe less. I got like, I did the lowest possible RAM because at the time I was working at Wendy's, and affording parts was a pain. It is probably why like it took me like a year to build this thing. But at the time, RAM was like the least expensive. I think it was like, it might have been like $25 actually for RAM at the time. And then like now it's like 10 times that price, and it's just like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, it's just actually doing it, especially since like I'd have to find courses or like find instruction on how to do it, and like trying to play it by ear and then learning. It's scary, but I know I can do it. I'm sure I can do it, and if I do, then I can like actually sing you guys songs. I want to like hire a vocal coach at some point. Yeah. I also have, like... Yeah. It's just the finding part. Oh, you know what might be fun? Okay. Oh, excuse me. But, like... Along with that, like, the building streams that I want to do, I think, like, a ukulele building video would be fun. Because I know they have kits like that, and it's not gonna, like, entirely sound the same, but I think it'd be fun to do. And then we can decorate it. Ah! This one's not bad. This one's not bad. I feel bad for the YouTube people. Because, like, I keep forgetting that it's not here. Jump scare! Jump scare! Change music, jump scare! Yeah. But, like, I feel bad for the YouTube people. Because, like, I keep forgetting to look over at the chat. Since it's not part of the chat over here, I'd have to pay for that, and I'm not paying 27 bucks just to see YouTube chat. I mean, yeah, sure, it would give me a lot of other stuff with Streamlabs, but I'd basically only be doing it for the multi-stream chat. Oh, it's that, like... So it's it's the background music for your game or something, and then suddenly it changed, and it's like, what's going on? Did my game break? Is there something evil coming my way? Oh my god! And it's just because these are perfect, like, background songs. These are, like, absolutely, these must be some kind of game track. Yeah, hell yeah! Long time no see! I started 2 weeks ago, but then, like, the week after I started, I got sick, and then the week after that, I got sick. One of those weeks was because I ate something with cinnamon in it. Okay, actually, god damn it, I learned that one of my favorite treats in the world, and I can't remember the brand, I just know that they're only sold at, like, Walmart and gas stations, and it's like this blueberry Danish thing, and I can't remember the brand right off the top of my head. I just know what it looks like. Anyway, so the blueberry Danish apparently now has cinnamon in it. And so, like, I ate it with, like, because it's, like, my favorite, and it has never caused me issues before, but this is the first year I've had it in, like 3 years or something. And in that time, they've done something to the recipe, and now I'm allergic to it, and that made me sick for the entire week. Yeah! In a blueberry Danish. Yeah! Either giant crab enemies, or they're like weird turtle guys. Yeah, I know, but they put cinnamon in their blueberry Danishes now. I don't remember the brand. I don't remember the brand, though, off the top of my head. I'd have to look, and I'm not going to. Yeah, frick. Okay, actually, hang on. What if I'm gonna go into Clip Studio Paint really fast, and I think I'm gonna actually draw something. Ah! I keep forgetting that it doesn't... Okay, hang on. We're gonna move you over here. Why do you do this every goddamn time? Let's say it like that. Like that. Okay. Okay. And like they've got weird like hands. Like they've got like the weirdly detailed hands. Or like they're making you race the freaky fish people. Oh, that sounds disgusting. Sand and milk? Did I leave my milk out? Okay, I'll be right back because I may have accidentally left my milk out and I need to go check. I returned. The good news is I did not leave my milk out. Even better news is I got root beer. I think it's insane that water levels and like beach levels, well, beach levels are either like the hardest because they're tied to a water level or the easiest. Like, this place should be the whole starting area. It's so easy. Oh, Mario Kart. God, I'd love to play Mario Kart. I love water levels. I'll be honest, I love water levels. Like, because they're often absurd in why they're hard. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Oh, one of the things, like, with that level, I thought I fucked up and soft-locked myself. And so I'd actually start the whole game over because I thought I had soft-locked myself. And then I realized there was a stupid hidden room that I couldn't find. And I can't remember exactly where that was. But I remember it was like behind a waterfall or something. And I cried. I was like, I want to say 12 or 13. And I cried because I could not figure it out. And then I thought, like, I had to restart, and then I'd lost all of mine and my sister's progress. I was so sad. But then I learned, like, actually, this is where it all is, this is what's going on, and I had to look up, I had to look up a guide. I had to think of the word for a second, but I had to look up a guide I wonder, actually. I need to start, like, playing games I can finish rather than open world games. Like, I did start playing Mouse Detective for a Let's Play series, but I found myself a little bit uninterested. And I don't know... I'll have to figure out if that's something I'm interested in playing some more. And then I played Subnautica, because that was like a really nice stream game, because there's a lot of nothing between actions. And so it's really nice to just sit and talk with everybody. So that one was really nice. But I want to play more games that I can finish, so I might look into, like, playing games like Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I've always wanted to play Majora's Mask. And then, like, mostly, I'm thinking of N64 games, but I wouldn't mind playing, like, you know, Super Mario. Let me see. Your mouth is way too high. I'll show you guys what I'm drawing here in a second. Oh, that's true. I mean, I've never had, Nintendo flag videos when I've played their games. Just, like, I've seen them be, like, very bitchy about, like, fan games. Let me see. Okay, okay. So I just looked at their guidelines, and it would be fine. Because, and here's the thing, because I would be making commentary, and my avatar would be over top on the overlay as well as, like, chat. It's not gonna be me just, like, straight up playing, uploading, the content. So, it would be fine. They're stricter about it in Japan, where I would need, like, perms, but for the US, yeah, so it would be fine. Ooh, Star Fox. I was bad at that game. I was terrible at that game, but it was so fun. Star Fox 64. Sexy wolf. Well, I mean, he is that dark brooding type, right? He doesn't look half bad in the, some of the Smash games. Here we go. What? Can I just do that? Just for, maybe instead of Star Fox, it's just Wolf. Wolf the game, like we have Shadow the Hedgehog's game. Boo. There you go. Quick drawing. Very quick drawing. Anyway. Oh my god! Hey! Have I played Undertale? Sorry. I keep forgetting to grab the YouTube chat. I am so sorry. YouTube chat doesn't come up, so I've got the actual chat popped out. I have played Undertale. I've played the Genocide route too. And I haven't touched Undertale since. I really need to, like, finish Pacifist route. Yeah, Freaky Fish Guy. This is the guy that you're, like, facing off against. Exactly. Listen. He's an angry fish man with frog features. Or maybe it's a she. Maybe she is a freaky fish with frog features. We don't know. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna can I post this in the YouTube chat as well? No, I can't! Oh! Because the link is too long! Okay, hang on. Let me see. What I'm going to do is... go here, and then... save image. I'm going to bring the image into OBS. So just a second. And then everybody can see our sexy little mermaid. Nope, that's Raura. Where'd I... That would be... Here we go. Look at that. So beautiful. So demure. Absolutely iconic. Because Nintendo would have a bitch fit. Like, even back in the day, I would think that Nintendo would have a bitch fit. Like the whole thing with Pocket Pair. Like, I'm pretty sure they've done shit like that in the past. We just didn't give a shit back then. That's why they think they can get away with it now. I am so goddamn loud. I am so sorry. Okay, go sleep. Go sleep. Don't scare. Don't scare your dog this time. I think you just make the Zora reshape their heads. See, I like fish species where you can't tell the men from the women, my favorite. And the reason is, like, it's funny to me. Like, you, just by looking at them, looking at their, like, silhouettes, or looking at the structure of their bodies, it's like, you can't tell much about them. You just, you have to, like, pay attention to the patterns and the colors. And you know, like how most real fish are, except for, like, those few that are, like, severely dimorphic, like, anglerfish. Anglerfish are weird. Yeah. I'm going to do my best to be more consistent. Like, I want to stream more, and I've got to just do it. Just do it, right? Just do it. And, like, it's actually been pretty easy to be somewhat consistent this week. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, I'm going to have... Yeah, just do it! Shia LaBeouf, yeah, just do it! I'm gonna go ahead and change the song again. I don't want that one. Maybe? Potentially? Oh, this one's like, one of those, industrial areas. We'll see. Hopefully, like, this is actually sustainable. If this is, like, really sustainable, then, like, yeah, this is gonna be great. I get a lot from, like, streaming and talking to people online. Yeah! Like, oh my god, what's the game? It's not Xenogears. What am I thinking of? Oh, I can't think what I'm thinking of. Anyway, it's fine. But, like, a boss fight at, like, a carnival or a festival or something like that. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Chrono Trigger! That's the one! That's the one! That's what I'm thinking of. It kind of makes me think of Chrono Trigger a little bit. But, I get a lot from, like, streaming as far as, like, personal, not fulfillment, because it's not really fulfillment that I'm thinking of. It's just that I, as a social person, like to socialize. And because I don't get much socialization at work, streaming is really good for that socialization thing, and really getting me in the groove and having fun. Oh! Lost track of the doggy. Beware of, oh wait. You're in Europe. You have more to worry about from fairies. don't really have skinwalkers to worry about. Eventually I need to go visit, like, either a fire spirit or, like, a huge... Don't say that while the window's open! Yeah, someone's gonna crawl through your window. Better close it. But like... Yeah, like a clown. It was definitely a clown. Okay. It's either like a fire spirit or okay, my initial thought was like an evil jester type, but like also it's not like carnivally enough for a jester, but it did make me think like a jester, an evil jester. Or like a sludge monster. Giant statue controlled by an evil clown. Clown in mech. Oof. Oof. It's pretty, like, it's actually pretty nice here. Like, it's not too hot, not too cold. Root beer. I've had to get, like, a personal air conditioner for my room. So last summer, our air conditioner just completely died. And for, like, 2 weeks, we had nothing. It might have been less than 2 weeks. I don't remember 100%. But somebody had to come repair it because it was just straight up dead. And ever since it died, my room doesn't get any of the air conditioning. It gets no airflow whatsoever. And I've moved my stuff around so that the vent isn't blocked and there can be circulation. Still nothing. It just doesn't blow. And I just went, you know, screw it. My room gets hotter, the hottest out of all the rooms during summer, so I needed to get, like, a personal air conditioner. And it's off right now because I was worried about it catching on the mic, and I didn't want to annoy anybody with the air conditioning sounds. This is groovy though. Like, I don't think it matches the vibe of the stream exactly, but it is kind of an exciting song. Oof. Oof. Oh, something that I did when... And maybe this wasn't, like, the best thing to do, but something that I had done for, during the time that we didn't have air conditioning in our, home, is I, took, like, a big bucket of ice, and I sat it in front of a fan, and that actually kind of worked a little bit, but, like, it's wasted a lot of ice, you know? Because, like, it's there for, like, an hour, maybe a little bit longer, and then it melts, and it's really only cool, like, right in front of the fan, or it's only, like, chilled right in front of the fan, and it doesn't really go around the house. But that was something that I did to try and keep cool, especially when we were getting up into the, like, 90s out here. And then, like, the worst thing, I think, is the humidity. Like, the humidity in the middle of summer out here is insane. I hate that you can see when I'm drinking my root beer. I was gonna see about playing Subnautica, but I can feel the kind of, like, tightness in my throat that comes from overusing my voice, because I'm not used to using it, and I might need to just cut the stream because I don't want to, like, do damage to my vocal cords. And this is already, like, a 2 hours and 15 minute stream, which is already double what my stream from a couple weeks was. So I think I'm already... I think it's, I'm already, like... I'm already seeing improvements, and that's fantastic. It makes me feel so good to see those kinds of improvements. And, like... It's so nice. Anyway, ooh, yeah. I'm gonna play it a little bit tonight and just do, like, a YouTube episode, but I want to rest my voice before I do that. And then I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. But tomorrow's stream is probably going to be Psychonauts because I want to, like, invite some of my friends, from a server that I'm in. And I know they've been wanting to, like, watch Psychonauts or play Psychonauts. So I'm probably gonna do, like, Psychonauts. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna call it quits here so I don't hurt myself. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I had so much fun. I love seeing old and new faces, and I am so sorry once again, YouTube joiners, I cannot see you in chat, and I feel so bad because, like, I peek back into the YouTube chat to check and see, make sure things are going, and, like, I see you guys trying to talk to me, and so, like, I can't see you. I'm so sorry. Anyway, have a good night. Thank you for joining me. Ta-ta for now. See you next time.